Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Welcome to English grade 8. Students, I hope that you're doing well. Let's begin our lesson of today where we have to talk about a learning outcome or a student's learning outcome of vocabulary. Now we know that when we are talking about vocabulary, we are concerned with words, their meanings and their relevant information. The learning outcome says distinguish or differentiate between the connotative and denotative meaning of words, both similar and dissimilar denotations and their appropriate use in a variety of writing and texts. So students, when we are talking about meaning of words, we have two different kinds of meanings, denotative and connotative. We are going to see what they are, and we are also going to see what are similar and dissimilar denotative words, denotative or denotations. Now, here is your vertical linkage, and moving on to our brainstorming session for today, students. Now, think about or choose a word that can have different meanings depending on how it is used. So I hope that you have chosen your words. There are a lot of words out there where we have different meanings depending on how we use them. Now, how does the surrounding text change the way we understand this word? Can you think of examples where the word has a good meaning and a bad meaning? When we hear words, there are particular words, students, as we hear it, we instantly know that what is the connotation of it. Is it a bad word or is it a word used in positive connotation or positive lights? So can you come up with these words so that we can begin our lesson? All right, that's good. So let's talk about the connotative and denotative meanings. Let's take up denotative or denotative meaning of word, and this meaning is the word's basic dictionary definition. If you look up in the dictionary and you find the word entry, you can find the basic definition or the basic meaning, dictionary meaning of that word. It is what we call our denotative meaning. It is the clear, simple meaning that everyone agrees on because they are in the resource materials which everybody agreed on. For instance, when we talk about home, we all understand it is as the place where someone lives. So that place where someone lives is that person's home. And this is the denotative meaning of the word home. The connotating or the connotative meaning of a word is the figurative meaning. It means this is not literal, it is figurative, that you think or feel. Like when you hear the word home, you might not just think of a house. You might also feel cozy, safe, and like you belong, or you can feel comfortable by hearing the word home. So it means that home has a positive connotation. It has a positive affiliation. These feelings can be different from different people because of their own experiences. Now, if somebody has a bad experience of a home, a bad life, then the word home can be having a bad and negative feeling. But if a person had a good childhood, he lives in a good home, and there are no such big problems, then the word home can have a very good impact and it can ignite positive feelings and experiences of the speaker. And now, there are some similar denotations. They are often referred to as synonyms. Two words, but they are giving a kind of a same meaning, and this is what we call synonym. Now, if we have actually words like happy and joyful. Happy and joyful, dear students, they both convey the same meaning. It means that a person is having happiness. he is enjoying, he is joyful. So it means that these words have similar denotations. Now, a positive emotion, but happy might be more commonly used in everyday language, while joyful be used in more formal context. So you can find the word happy for everyday use, and joyful is used a little bit rest or literature to arouse a deeper sense of happiness. But even though they are giving you the same and similar denotation, dissimilar denotations are words that are giving us opposite meanings. We call them antonyms. Antonyms are useful for conveying contrasts and opposites and creating a clear difference between ideas. For example, you have two words, happy and sad. Are they similar? No. Their meaning or their denotation, the denotation is actually not similar, and we call it dissimilar denotations. So similar and dissimilar denotations are actually the name of another name of synonyms and antonyms. Now, students, what you're supposed to do is, you have these words, you have to write their denotative and connotative meanings. For example, the word straight. Now, straight means in a straight line, right? But in culture, in connotation, straight can mean somebody who's straightforward, somebody who's very much straight, is not a liar. So we can have different denotation and different connotation. So you can find out about all these words using your dictionaries, you can get them, and then you can perform this activity. You can watch this simulation link, students, to learn more about denotations and connotations and how they work. You can solve the worksheet and practice your knowledge and understanding. Now, for the homework, what you're supposed to do is, here is your word, and then you have to write the denotative meaning that you find in the dictionary, or it's the actually agreed upon definition, and then you will write connotative meaning of that same word. And you can also mention if the word has a negative connotation or a positive connotation. For example, the word poison. If you hear this word, this gives us a wrong idea. This is a word with negative connotation, but the word happy is giving us a very exciting and happy kind of feeling. So this is a word with positive connotation, and there are some words that have no connotation. They are neutral. They have neutral connotation. For example, the word pen. So you can find them out. You can write all these information with the words as well. All these resources are available, students. You can get the worksheet, you can get this PowerPoint presentation for better understanding. Thank you for listening. I hope that we have very much covered our learning outcome, which was about different meanings of one word. We have denotative meaning and connotative meaning. I'll see you in the next video lesson. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.